South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this home team defense is now rolling out the welcome mat for the visitors. They start their night stuffing the run.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Makes the grab. It's Bland. Turning it on. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Harris. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll run the option. Quick toss. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. He leaves it with his back. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball. Really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll leave it with him. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. The sure hands, it's Murray. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Here comes the heat. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Past the 50, the 40, the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And here comes that Alabama offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Using the quick game. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Bama! Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Gives it on the option. Hard running there. At the 45,
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Holds it in on the left. Running free. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth.
He's loose on the right. The 30. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
And this throw is incomplete. This crowd knows when to bring it. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. They may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. He fires to the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Alabama! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. DB's right up on the receivers. From the gun, running back gets to give. He breaks a tackle.
You love to see this. It's early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Using his legs, it's Harris. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Tight end now in motion. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bland. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
To throw, it's Duke. Oh, they're after him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's when they'll put it in play. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Bunch formation for these receivers. Right on the money. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Alabama pushing the tempo.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Rifles it down the middle. Grabs it up the 25-inch stride. Slippery slide. Find his way around. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll move the tight end. Handoff to the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Makes a move. Touchdown time! Special teams proving to be special. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. They're so quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. The least amount of hits as possible, because you definitely don't want to go to QB number
the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything they're...
Makes the catch down the right side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He turns that loose down the right side. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Got his man on the outside. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Moves away as he feels pressure. On the move, he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this?
Hauls it in the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to blow his way in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Here we go. Now on the move. Touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. There he goes! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty...
Catch inside the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
This defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. To the air, it's Duke. He's got it down the middle.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
Shakes off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now, and it's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Punt is on its way. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Here's the handoff. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It's complete to the right. Got some room headed to the goal line. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Alabama! Makes the quick grab. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I mean, getting suffocated. Away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes that Alabama offense. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way, and you know the quarterback.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown time! And once he found open. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And he's very fortunate to get it back. scrimmage greeted by a sea of defenders.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Give to the back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from... And the Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking down the middle. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Plows through the defense. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Just keeps slinging it. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Here's the punt, and whether it goes 3 yards or 93 yards, just don't let that return guy get it again. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Quick step and go. It's a seam wide open, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bama! Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, and this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the fourth quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the Gamecocks line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Back to throw, it's Duke. Makes the catch. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He rifles one deep to the left. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Alabama pushing the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Unloads it left. He's got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They want to throw it. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were faster.